More than half of the homes for sale in East Kendall right now will not sell at their current price. That's not my opinion. That's what 12 months of actual sales data says, and I'm going to show you exactly how the math works. Today I'm breaking down every single family sale in East Kendall, zip code 33176, over the last year, 308 closed sales, and using that data to predict which of today's active listings will sell fast, which ones need a price cut, and which ones are headed for expiration. I'm Anna with Paul Realty here in Miami, and I study this market the way an economist would. No hype, just the numbers. By the end of this video, you'll know the one decision that separates a 17-day sale from a 6-month failure, and you'll know how to tell which side of that line your own home falls on. Let's start with the baseline. Over the last 12 months, East Kendall closed 308 single-family sales. The median sale price was $920,000. The median home traded at $449 per square foot, and the median time on market was just 35 days. In fact, 45% of everything that sold went under contract in 30 days or less. So when someone tells you the market is slow, that's not what the data shows. Well-positioned homes in this zip code move fast. But here's where it gets interesting. East Kendall is really two markets pretending to be one. Sellers who priced correctly from day one, and that was about 60% of them, sold in a median of 17 days and kept 97% of their original asking price. The other 40% tested the market with a high number and had to cut. Those sellers waited a median of 90 days, more than 5 times longer, and ended up collecting about 87.5 cents for every dollar of their original ask. On a typical East Kendall sale, that pricing mistake costs roughly $90,000. Think about that. The most expensive thing you can do as a seller here isn't a renovation. It's 3 weeks of wishful pricing. Now, this next part is what catches most people off guard. 21 homes in East Kendall expired over the last year. They never sold at all. And they all tell the same story. The median expired listing sat for 182 days, and it was priced at $619 per square foot in a market that was paying $449. That's a 38% premium over reality. Buyers didn't negotiate with those homes. They just ignored them. So I took that closed sale data, neighborhood by neighborhood, Kendall, Pine Shore, the Killian Corridor, Glen Cove and Edgewater Park, Galloway Glen, the Falls area, Richmond Heights, and scored the current active listings against what buyers actually paid on those same streets. The verdict is sobering. Out of 88 listings I could score, only about 1 in 4 is priced to sell as is. 48 need a meaningful price reduction to trade, and 16 are already showing the exact profile of last year's expired listings, priced 30% or more above their comp value, with 90-plus days of the market saying no. And the neighborhood patterns back this up. In Kendall, Killian, and Pine Acres, where sellers priced close to the comps, homes went under contract in 17 to 21 days, and sellers kept 95 to 97% of their ask. In Galloway, Glen, and around the Falls, where asking prices ran hotter, homes sat 60 to 69 days, and sellers settled for as little as 87 cents on the original list dollar. Same zip code, completely different outcomes. The only real variable was the first number on the listing. So here's the recap. East Kendall rewards accurate pricing with a 17-day sale at close to full ask. It punishes overpricing with 90 days of silence and a 5 to 10% haircut. And it flat out ignores anything priced 30% over the comps. The market isn't slow. It's honest. If you own a home in East Kendall and you want to know which of those 3 buckets your house would fall into, price to sell, needs adjustment, or headed for expiration, Reach out and I'll run your exact numbers against this data. No pressure, just clarity. I'm Anna with Paul Realty here in Miami. I'll see you in the next one. YouTube title: Half of East Kendall listings won't sell. Here's why. YouTube description: East Kendall, 33176. Data deep dive: 308 sales analyzed. Why homes sell in 17 days or sit 6 months, and which listings won't sell. Anna, Paul Realty Miami.